Siege and I were happy on Jeruzium. It had been a long time since either of us truly felt like we belonged somewhere. But before long, the Velari discovered us, and they were in awe of what we could do. To them, Siege and I were something extraordinary. We stopped meteorites before they could strike their cities. We defended their shores from horrific monsters rising from the sea. We even stood against the raging waters when an entire town was threatened by a devastating flood. The Velari were grateful for everything we did. But as incredible as saving lives felt, there was something both of us wanted even more. A life. A real life. We didn't want to spend every day being looked at as creatures from another world. We wanted to be part of a society again, to walk amongst people without crowds gathering around us, to have jobs, homes, friends, to finally feel normal. Then one day we met Sarion, the wielder of the Astralics. Sarion understood what we wanted. Using the technology of the Astralics, he created miniature devices capable of temporarily altering our forms. For the first time, Siege and I could transform into Velari. It was one of the greatest gifts anyone had ever given us. Siege chose the name Sergio. He moved to a quiet rural town far away from the massive cities. That suited him perfectly. After everything we had been through, Sergio wanted peace. Open roads, small communities, and as few crowds as possible. My life couldn't have been more different. As Gorgalion, I could protect the people of Jeruzium, but I could never truly live among them. But as Gwen, I could. I moved to National City and became a reporter. Suddenly I wasn't some enormous colossus towering above everyone. I was just another person rushing to work, chasing stories and trying to make a life for herself. For a while, it felt like we had finally found our place in this world. But while Siege and I were living our new lives, something dangerous was happening right beneath our noses. A Velari scientist named Alex Arthur had become obsessed with the Colossi. Colossi aren't machines, we're living beings. And just like almost every other living species, we leave traces of ourselves behind. Fragments of skin, cells, DNA. Alex collected those traces, and he began experimenting with them. Using advanced genome sequencing technology, he discovered a way to combine Velari genetics with Colossi DNA. At first, they were only experiments. Then Alex decided there was only one way to prove his work was successful. He tested it on himself. Whatever Alex Arthur thought would happen that day, he was wrong. The transformation consumed him. His body grew, his skin hardened. His Velari DNA twisted together with the power of the Colossi until the scientist who entered that laboratory no longer existed. Something else emerged. Something stronger, something unstable, something filled with rage. Bruticus was born. With uncontrollable energy surging through his body, Bruticus smashed his way out of the Arthur Corp building and erupted onto the streets of National City. Buildings shook, glass rained from the skies. People ran for their lives as this monster tore through the city I had finally learned to call home. I guess a hero's job is never done. My name is Gwen, but this city doesn't need Gwen right now. It needs Gorgalion.